there's a tendency that towards the end of the paragraph, we have these main ideas that we just say and then we escape. We just say something and then we say, thank you, goodbye, let's go to the other paragraph. Cookies, crackers, candies, cakes, donuts, muffins, what else? Soda cans, juice, energy drinks, milkshakes. Would you like me to name other sugary products that are manufactured and they're modern? They're symbols of this modern culture. Everywhere you go in cities and in, I don't know, towns, in famous areas, from Disneyland to, I don't know, some touristic parks, you may find ice cream parlors, you may find people who sell drinks, online, on site. Of course, you can buy everything online these days. But the point is, if you look around, you're surrounded by sugar because it's everywhere. IELTS finds a perfect opportunity to create an essay sample for us. Welcome to IELTS Juice. We're going to target this popular food, whatever it is. Just, consumption in moderation is always a good thing. Let's start reading the sample. And the rubric here says, many manufactured food and drink products contain high levels of sugar, actually. They're levels, and it's not just simply high. Some of them are saturated. It's a word that you might have heard, which causes many health problems, obviously. Now, before I move on, I would like you to feel that IELTS has given us a sentence with a negative connotation. I want you to feel that IELTS is giving us this fact, and IELTS is like this and like angry. So you need to read this sentence not in the feeling like there are high levels of sugar, yay! No, there are high levels of sugar. The connotation matters. So IELTS is not happy with this sentence, and it causes health problems. You're free to explore different health problems: diabetes, diet-related diseases, high blood sugar, high blood pressure, dopamine rush, I don't know, lack of self-esteem, lack of proper immune system, everything. You can just go ahead and talk about it. You don't have to be a doctor, by the way, to talk about these elements. You can always come up with something that affects you, from dental cavity in children that may be caused by sugar. You can even target that. So you don't have to be a doctor to write an essay for this. Sugar products should be made more expensive to encourage people to consume less sugar. So IELTS is giving us one solution. Imagine IELTS is not happy with this fact, and IELTS says, okay, I have a solution. Let's make candies more expensive. And that somehow is going to prevent children from having sugar, or parents. We don't know. This is our job. Do you agree or disagree? From the IELTS perspective, this essay has only one main idea, and that's your opinion. So we're going to talk about your opinion. You don't have to talk about the people who believe this, who believe that. There's one camp, there's another camp. You're not going to say there are advantages to having sugar, but at the same time, there are disadvantages again. No, we are not going to talk about the causes of this, like what happened in the first place. Why are they adding sugar to many of their products? We're not going to talk about that. We're not even going to talk about the effects of sugar everywhere in our lives. Focus on solutions. Your opinion, what you believe is the best solution. If this solution that Angry IELTS told us is a good idea, say it's a good idea and support it. If it's a good idea, but it's not enough, support it and add. But if it's not a good idea, just say it's not a good idea, say what your idea is and support it. Whatever it is, your idea matters. Let's read. Many people believe that the high levels of sugar in manufactured food and drink products. I do not like when you copy words from the rubric, manufactured food and drink products. Manufactured food and drink products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words copied from the rubric. I don't like that. IELTS doesn't like that. They're going to ignore it. 5 words are out of the equation here. Levels of sugar and blah, blah, blah cause numerous health issues, such as obesity and diabetes. Okay, I'm not a fan of giving examples in your introduction. Not generally. You can reframe it. You should say diabetes is a clear symbol of many people consuming sugar at very high level these days, and that would be your sentence. Do not add anything extra. I don't like when we say such as, so that's my thought. Therefore, some suggest that making them more expensive would reduce their consumption. Little vague. Some suggest that making them more expensive, them refers to manufactured food and drink products. More expensive would reduce their consumption. Okay. I agree with this statement, okay, and believe that other measures are also necessary to encourage people to eat healthier, not this. I know healthy is 2 syllables, but it ends in Y, and because of that, we say healthier, not more healthy. Okay. I understand that the writer decided to choose the second option. So you agree with the Angry IELTS. You agree with that, but you say it's not enough. All right, so you are going to support your opinion, and if there is something that you are going to add, you also need to support that as well. Firstly, increasing the price of sugary products might discourage people from buying them. Good word. It's a good, you change the message. Encouraging people to buy less means discouraging them from buying more. Good. That's a very good paraphrasing of the rubric. This paragraph, I think, is going to be devoted to the Angry IELTS suggestion, especially those who are price sensitive. What do you mean? When people see that the cost of their favorite sugary drinks or snacks has gone up, they may think twice before purchasing them. Good structure. For example, so far I'm happy. I have an example here. In some countries, the government have introduced, some people say the government has, some people believe the government is plural, you can say have. I heard both of them. Preferably has introduced, but I have seen this variation as well. A sugar tax, which has led to a decrease in the consumption of sugary beverages. Good word. Good word. It means your soft drinks are going to cost more than this. All right. However, this approach may not be effective for everyone, as some people might continue to buy sugary products regardless of the price. There you go. Regardless of their price, they still keep buying it. Anyway. All right. So we realized Yes, you introduce sugar tax, and it discourages people from buying them. We understood. However, this approach is not effective. I wish we had a little bit more development here. Or maybe one example. Moving on here in this paragraph, I expect the writer to explain that extra element. Like, okay, Angry IELTS, you're right, and let's add this. So this is the and part. I believe that education and awareness campaigns are essential in changing people's behavior. It's a very, very good sentence. Behavior is spelled in the American version. Many people are unaware of the dangers of consuming too much sugar and the impact it can have on their health. By educating them about the risks associated with excessive sugar intake is a very good collocation. It's a very good collocation. It's to the point. People may be more motivated to reduce their consumption. Okay. I'm happy with the structure I'm seeing. Schools and workplaces could also play a role in promoting healthier, again, eating habits by providing better options in canteens and cafes. I'm not sure why we talk about schools and workplaces. Towards the end, there's a tendency that towards the end of the paragraph, we have these main ideas that we just say and then we escape. We just say something and then we say, thank you, goodbye, let's go to the other paragraph. But like, okay, hold on a minute. What? You cannot just say a sentence and then leave. When you say a sentence, it needs proper development. So give it some time, make it ready, and then continue. In conclusion, while making sugary products more expensive could help reduce consumption, it is not the only solution. Okay, so Angry IELTS, you have your opinion, and my opinion is necessary as well. A combination of price increases and education is necessary. A combination of these two is necessary. This is correct because we're talking about a combination to tackle the health problems associated with excessive sugar intake. This is repetitive now. I said it's a very good one, but you shouldn't repeat that. Maybe you could change this intake. Excessive consumption of sugar might be a better word. Okay, 257 words. IELTS is going to deduct 5 words out of this because we copied from the rubric. So 252. It's a very risky move. You have only 2 words more than the minimum. It's very, very risky. So I suggest we added another sentence in the areas I mentioned. Adding another sentence will help you at least not be not receive the underlength error. So yeah, let's look at the band descriptors. Okay, allow me to first focus on lexical resource because I really liked some of the words, and there's a range. Definitely there is a range. And the number of errors was not that high, but we had repetition, and some words should have been replaced. They do not impede communication. There aren't many errors, basically no spelling, but some word formation and word choice errors. And there was some repetition. And we needed maybe a better range for some less common vocabulary, like cost sensitive, which was hyphenated, is a very good sample, but a very good example, but it's only one. These are compound adjectives. Very good that they show you have some knowledge over vocabulary, but 1 or 2 is not enough. And for grammar, the range suffered mostly. we didn't have a variety of grammatical structures. Basically, many would and might, may, a lot of modal verbs, but relative clauses scattered here and there. I didn't see any conditional sentences, no inversion, a variety of grammatical tenses again. I didn't see many types of grammatical range. Coherence and cohesion was actually very good. Logical, towards the end I realized it's also even better than logical. It's sequential. The first paragraph is about the writer's opinion, the second is about the IELTS opinion, the second one is about the writer's opinion, and the conclusion reflected that as well. Everything in that regard was perfect, but within paragraphs I needed proper connection. To some extent it was okay, but to give you a better response, a better score, all the elements inside needed to follow the same pattern. So all elements of coherence and cohesion must have been followed. Maybe a little under use of the course markers. We needed a little bit more. We had only firstly, secondly, and a couple of them other in between. And then buts are good, but they're not enough. Paragraphing, of course. I said better topic sentences. And when you say something in topic sentence, you need to develop it. And the sentence towards the end, you shouldn't just say a sentence and leave the paragraph. You say a sentence, you say a main idea, you open a new chapter, and then it needs at least another sentence to properly develop it, to make sure your reader understands what you mean. And as for task response, we addressed all parts of the task, really. Yeah, we explained our opinion, we addressed the task. That part is done. Did we address the opposite side? No, we just talked about our side. So we played it safe. Playing it safe means 7. As for other elements, that's it. I believe 6.5 is a very good score. If you wish to see the improved version of this sample, the link is in the description. That link will guide you to the IELTS Juice website, where we improved this not to 9, but we improved it to 7+, roughly 7.5. So you will see which elements have been improved and which areas have been improved, and there is still room for improvement. But by comparing the paragraphs, you will understand how one paragraph can be improved to another. One structure can be improved to the other structure. And if you wish to see other videos like this, you know where to click. I hope I'll be assessing your essay, task 1s, task 2s, next time. Take care.